Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Today, we're continuing our 5-year rebuild series here on the YouTube channel. Today, we're doing the North Texas Mean Green. Now, why are we doing North Texas, you may ask? Well, I think their colors look pretty good, but in one of our 5-year rebuilds, North Texas defeated Washington to win a national championship, and I want to see if I could do something with North Texas. Maybe win a couple of natties. Maybe I only win one. Maybe I win 5. I don't know. That's why I'm doing North Texas. I think it would be fun. I think their colors look really clean and crisp. I think their uniforms look good too. And I want to make North Texas great again. I don't know. Anyway, North Texas right now, they come out as an 80 overall, 80 on offense, 80 on the defense. They run it the air raid and a 3-3-5 defense. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is our roster. Quarterback Chandler Morris. I believe he did transfer in real life to Virginia. I don't know where he transferred from. I think he transferred from a 2-star school. We do have 2 freshman quarterback. They don't look too intriguing. We have Carson Woods as our 3rd string. Running back, we have Ragsdale. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Zach Evans. Was he an Ole Miss transfer? I don't know. This guy, Juwan Prince with 94 speed. He is a senior, though. 2 freshman backs don't look too bad. Fullback, we don't have any receivers. 93 speed from D.T. Sherfield. Only problem, he is a junior, but he might transfer. 96 speed for Landon Slive. Let's go. 95 speed for Miles Coleman. He might be a big part because he's a freshman. Oscar Harmon is our tight end. At Victor, we do got some freshman tight end that look pretty neat. Left tackle, Makali. Probably butchered his name. He will be a junior, but we do have 2 freshmen there. Looking all right. Left guard, Gabe Blair. We do have a sophomore, Johnny Dixon III. All right. Center, we have a 72 Jet Duncan and then a 69 Tyler. 64 Braden Nelson as a freshman. All right. I mean, again, it's the same thing with these. These 5 are. We have no D tackles, by the way. That's gonna be rough. Left out, looking a little weak there. Corner, looking a little weak. We do have 2 freshmen. Gabe Stroud, 96 speed. That could be big for us. That could be something big for us. 92 speed, Jaden Smith as a freshman. Problem is playing style could make him transfer. I don't know why we're on Northern Illinois. Let's go to strong safety. Don't look too bad. Kicker. We might not need kicker as long as Lucas develops. And then a puncher we're probably going to need. That's the roster. The team looks a little but it's our time to recruit. Let's go recruit. Taekwon Fontaine, committed. Isaac Millard, committed. Hazim Surratt, committed. Stefan Wooten, committed. Terrence Allers, committed. Craig Hale, commits. Jeff Levine, committed. Joey Daly, committed. Kelvin Kraft, commits. Marco Salas, commits. Eli Bortles, committed. Darren Murray, committed. Jalen Candy, commits. Damarian McDermott, commits. And ladies and gentlemen, in our first year here at North Texas, we are ranked 14th in the nation, and we are going to the American Championship. Brian Luna, committed. Thaddeus Cotton, committed. And ladies and gentlemen, here in year 1, we win the American. I think we should be in the playoff, and I think we will. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Heisman Trophy winner is Will Howard, quarterback of the Ohio State. He had 3,584 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 3 picks. And we will be going to the playoff to take on the Heisman Trophy winner and the 4th-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. And ladies and gentlemen, we had kind of expected that. We lose 34-13. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are the year 1 stats. Chandler Morris, 3,984 yards, 3 of 3 for 435, 39 touchdowns, 5 picks, 69% completion percentage. Rushing, Ragsdale, 136 for 710, 13 tutties. Porter, 57 for 356, 4 tutties. Morris, 104 for 322, 4 tutties. Evans, 12 for 25, 2 tutties. Conwright, 3 for 8. Damon Ward Jr., 2 for 3. Receiving, Sherfield, 77 for 1,200, 11 tutties. Damon Ward Jr., 66 for 1,009, 9 tutties. Conwright, 64 for 910, 13 tutties. Hammond, 58 for 621, 4 tutties. Porter, 21 for 122, 1 tutty. Ragdale, 12 for 95. Evans, 4 for 26. And I'm not sure I pronounced the name, but he got 1 for 1 with a tutty. Defense, 89 tackles for Iziem Young. Jordan Brown, 74, 73 for Taylor Starling. Ethan with 69, 61 for Evan Jackson. Jalen Smith, 58, 54 for Ridge Texida. 53 for Terrell Dawkins, 51 for B.J. Allen Jr. Tackles for loss, Roger Brown with 12, 7 for Ethan, Terrell, and Jake. 5 for Iziem Young and Jordan Brown. 4 for Evan Jackson. Jalen Smith with 3. B.J. Allen Jr. with 2, 1 for Taylor, Jaden, that guy, and V.J. Bronson. Sacks, 13.5 by Tyrone Dawkins, the senior. Ethan with 4.5, 3 by Roger Brown. Jordan Brown with 2.5, 1.5 by Jake. Lee Cron Miller with 1. Evan Jackson and Ridge Texada with a half a sack each. 6 interceptions for Evan Jackson. B.J. Allen Jr. with 3, 2 for Jordan Brown and Taylor Starling. 1 by Ridge Texada, Isham Young, and Jalen Smith. Hey, we made the playoffs in year 1. Let's build on that in year 2. And ladies and gentlemen, your year 1 natty, Kansas State taking on Will Howard, the Heisman Trophy winner, and the Ohio State Buckeyes. And Ohio State comes on top 27-20. Will Howard gets his revenge against his old team. Lester Lipscomb committed. Paul Wooden committed. Rodney Ali committed. Cody Hornsby committed. TJ Shannon committed. Jacoby Jackson committed. Caden Jenkins commits. Owen Oskarowski committed. Micah Hudson committed. Trey Taylor commits. David Mataugalubo commits. Pat Chubb committed. James Tarasenko. James Terraciro committed. Cornelius Akapachong commits. Isham Smith Marcetetti commits. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in year 1, we finished with the 31 best class in the nation. Let's go. Best in the American. Let's build on our momentum from year 1 and here in year 2. Manny Rob Aldio committed. Ryan James commits. King Chu committed. George Herrera committed. Spencer Goings committed. Carlos Bennett committed. Thomas Smith committed. Esteban Chavez committed. Ben Ayu commits. Demetrius Pugh committed. Colby Brooks commits. Brian Brutus committed. George Chosen committed. Braylon Kerdan committed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in year 2. We are ranked 5th in the land. And we're going to go play for an American championship. Can we go back-to-back? Let's find out. Chuck Kennard committed. Alex Corondo commits. Jason G commits. Tony Drayton committed. Gregory Malloy committed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have won the American, and we're back in the playoffs here in year 2. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Heisman Trophy winner is Jalen Daniels, quarterback of Oregon. He had 3,419 yards, 40 tutties, and 5 picks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic, taking on Boise State. Ladies and gentlemen, we took care of Boise State, and we're on to the semis. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, taking on the 9th-ranked Penn State Nittany Lions. And ladies and gentlemen, we take down the Penn State Nittany Lions, and we are on to the national championship. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide for the national title. Here we are at the Hard Rock. It's a rainy night. To a chance to win the Natty. Alabama, big bad Alabama SEC. But we are the mean green, the mean machine. We are currently 14-0. I don't know what it is. 15-0, 14-0. We're undefeated. We haven't lost a game all yet. Neither has Alabama. It's the battle of the unbeatens here at the Hard Rock. Who will come on top? Will it be the Mean Green or will it be the Crimson Tide? Find out right here, right now. 3rd and 12 at the 27. This is a big one. Chandler Morris, here we go. He's going to hike it. He's looking. Throw it away. No one was open. The kicker missed a field goal. We somehow got a pick. It's now 2nd and goal because I simmed 1st and goal because I wasn't paying attention. Here we go. Evans. He's going to get us to 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 2. Morris hikes it. Evans, he's in. Touchdown, Mean Green. Let's go. 4th and 2 at the 40. I'm going to go for it. We're down 3. Why not go for it? Got a guy! Oh, overthrown. 4th and inches at the 8. We're going for it. Come on, Morris. He's got it. Morris, touchdown, North Texas. Let's go, Mean Green. All right, 2nd and 16 from the 22, 16 seconds here. Here we go, Morris. That's picked. That was just a dumb throw. He wasn't open. It was zone. I'm an idiot. 4th and 7 from the 12. I'm going for it. We're down 14. Need something. Morris. He's got it. Let's go. Put your 4s up. We're down 14, 13. All right, Micah Hudson with a 30-yard touchdown, but it's 33-20. We will go for 2 to make it an 11-point game here. Here we go. Morris. Evans. All right, he's in. 22-33. 3rd and 7 from the 14 here. Morris. Underneath. Damn it, he dropped there. We'll kick the field goal. No timeouts. Minute 18 from the 20. We got to get a touchdown and the 2-point. Here we go. Underneath. Harmon. Got to go tempo. We got the 7-yard gain. Here we go. 2nd and 3. Come on, boys. He's got him. Oh, he got a hand on it. 3rd and 3. Big clear down. Morris. Go underneath. All right, first down. That's going to stop the clock momentarily. 57 seconds to go. Come on, Morris. Get right there. Oh, no, 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 no! It's not what we need. 2nd and 5. We need to get out of bounds there. All right, Morris. Oh, no, that's not good. 3rd and 14 now. 37 seconds to go. Oh, man, no one's getting open. No one's getting open. Maybe they are, but I'm not seeing them. Here we go. Get what we can. Get what we can. Out of bounds. 4th and 2, though. 4th and 2. This is the game. The national title hangs in the balance. Underneath. No, I didn't get out of bounds, damn it. No, 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 no. Oh, I was trying to get out of bounds, but I was trying to get more yards. 19, 18. Hike it, hike it, hike it. Evans was, I don't know what he was doing, and that's a pick. And that is how the national championship comes to end for your Mean Green. I mean, we kind of blew it there. And that is the game, and we will lose here in the national title. Damn, it sucks. It really does. Of course, it's big bad Alabama that takes us down. Don't be discouraged, boys. You gave it all. Best season in North Texas football history. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are the year 2 stats. Chandler Morris, 5,067 yards, 364 for 519, 45 tutties, 8 picks, 70% completion percentage. Rushing, Zach Evans, 184 for 833, 8 tutties. Porter, 91 for 387, 2 tutties. Morris, 112 for 373, 9 tutties. Taylor, 7 for 33. Ragdale, 11 for 31, 1 tutty. Micah Hudson, 13 for 23 with 3 tutties. Receiving, Hudson, 97 for 1,054 for 12 tutties. DJ Sherfield, 68 for 1,037, 7 tutties. Trey Taylor, 57 for 984, 11 tutties. Oscar, 89 for 938, 8 tutties. Evans, 28 for 244, 3 tutties. Portier, 60 for 98. Sides, 6 for 87, 2 tutties. Ragsdale, 1 for 13 with a tutty. Xavier, 1 for 12. Defensively, Evan Jackson with 85 tackles, 77 for Taylor Starling. BJ Allen Jr. with 62, 54 for David. Ethan with 52, 51 for Caden Jenkins. Shane, 48. VJ Bronson, 45, 43 for Tony McCoy. Tackles lost 15 by VJ Bronson. Ethan with 10, 6 by Owen. Evan Jackson with 3, along with Taylor and Shane. 2 for Tony and Keith. 1 for David, Bryce, and that guy. Sacks 14 by Ethan, 7 by VJ Bronson, Shane with 3.5, 2.5 by Keith Smith Jr., 2 by Owen, and this guy, a half sack for Evan Jackson and Tony McCoy. Interceptions, 6 by Evan Jackson, 3 by BJ Allen Jr., Taylor and Caden with 2, 1 by Shane, David, and Bryce. Hey, we made the natty. Let's try to make it again in year 3. Terrence Carter committed. Corbin Hendricks commits. Jacoby Sanders commits. Theron Randall commit. Cody D. Cambra commits. Tavarius Jones committed. Zane Flores committed. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished with the 6th best class in the nation, the best class, of course, in the American. I think we got a good shot here in year 3. Zach Briscoe committed. LaShawn Pyatt committed. Connor Johnson committed. Nick Love commits. Eric Ellington committed. James McDowell committed. Austin Rowland committed. Matto Messier committed. Jake McNamara committed. Deshaun Gilliam committed. Leonard Morris committed. Danny Disco committed. Danny Cisco committed. Jason Murrayman committed. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be ranked 17th here, and we're going back to the American Championship for the 3rd straight year. Mike Sesson committed. Alex Wensica commits. And ladies and gentlemen, for the 3rd straight year, we win the American. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Heisman Trophy winner is Jacory Barney Jr., receiver out in Nebraska. He had 67 receptions, 1,297 yards, 21 tutties. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to the Boca Raton Bowl, taking on the Miami Hurricanes. Ladies and gentlemen, we fall 45-24. And the Boca Raton Bowl. Damn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are the year 3 sets. Zane Flores, 4,029 yards, 313 for 559, 45 tutties, 8 picks, 55% completion percentage. Rushing, Travarius Jones, 135 for 662, 4 tutties. Zach Evans, 66 for 437, 4 tutties. Flores, 74 for 158. Landon Slice, 3 for 68, 2 tutties. Carlos, 3 for 15 with a tutty. Dalton, 3 for 1. Receiving, Carnes, 75 for 1,079 tutties. Slide, 59 for 956, 16 tutties. Micah Hudson, 63 for 886, 8 tutties. Terrence Carter, 69 for 813, 7 tutties. Jones, 21 for 161. Evans, 26 for 143, 5 tutties. Defensively, Gabriel, 94 tackles, 69 for Evan Jackson. Scott with 64. Taylor with 57. Caden with 53. 47 for Javon Anderson. 44 for Ethan. Keith Smith Jr., 43. BJ Allen with Jr. with 42. Tackles lost 11 for Gabriel, 8 for Paul Wooden, Keith Smith, and Cornelius with 7 apiece. Ethan with 5, 3 for Evan. Scott with 2, along with Kazim. 1 for Taylor and Anderson, Allen Jr., Bryce, and Lagway. Scott with 8.5, Cornelius with 6, 3.5 for Keith Smith Jr., as well as Ethan. 3 for Paul Wooden, Gabriel with 2.5, BJ Allen 1.5, same with Lagway. Evan Jackson and Kazim 1.5. Interceptions 3 for Anderson, 2 for Starling, and David 1 for BJ, Evan, and Caden. It sucks. Last year we made the Natty. We don't make it this year. Let's make a strong push in year 4. And ladies and gentlemen, the Clemson Tigers take on the Texas Longhorns in the Natty, and Texas loses 27-24. Clemson, your year 3 Natty champions. Travis Jackson committed. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished with the 7th best recruiting class in the nation. Once again, the best class in the American. I think we can do it here in year 4. Let's do it. Miguel Alonso committed. Matthew Dalton commits. George Kamola committed. Jamison Wilds committed. And ladies and gentlemen, we are currently ranked 19th in the land, going to another American. This time we're going to be on the road, taking on the 8th ranked UAB Blazers. And ladies and gentlemen, we will add the 4th straight American championship to our collection. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2027 Heisman Trophy winners, Lynn Northopton, a freshman receiver. He had 67 receptions, 1,244 yards, and 18 tutties. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to the Boca Raton Bowl, taking on the Pitt Panthers. And ladies and gentlemen, we are Boca Raton Bowl champions here in year 4. Here are your year 4 stats. Dane Flores, 4,522 yards, 323 for 539, 31 tutties, 9 picks, 59% completion percentage. Rushing, Bennett, 173 for 843, 9 tutties. Dane Flores, 81 for 225, a tutty. Sibler, 21 for 46, 1 tutty. Corbin, 8 for 42, 1 tutty. Miles, 10 for 22 for 3 tutties. Gray, 3 for 3 with 2 tutties. Miles Coleman, 76 for 1,259, 11 tutties. Corbin, 76 for 1,001, 7 tutties. Micah Hudson, 68 for 980, 7 tutties. Danny Cisco, 57 for 682, 2 tutties. Carlos, 32 for 226. Alex Jones, 6 for 132, 2 tutties. Kit Sibler, 7 for 47, 1 tutty. Mason Ferguson, 1 for 34 with a tutty. Defensively, 74 tackles for Thomas Smith. Gabriel at 73, 63 for Gabe. Javion Anderson, 58, and same with Brian Nelson II. 55 for Scott. Cornelius with 49. King with 47. Tackles for loss, 7 for Joey. Gabriel with 6, along with Scott and Cornelius. 5 for Travarius Jackson. Wooten with 4. 3 for Smith, Stroud, and Ali. Nelson II with 2, along with Gene Lewis. 1 for King, Kerry, and Elijah Green. Sacks, Cornelius with 12, Scott with 10, 7 for Jackson. Wooten with 6.5. Gabriel with 5, 2 for AJ Gene Lewis. 1.5 for Joey Daly. Lagley with 1.5, half sack for Stroud, Ali, Nelson II, Williams II, and Smith Jr. Interceptions, 5 by Anderson, 4 by Nelson II, 1 by Gabriel, JJ Gene Lewis, and Gabe Stroud, and Thomas Smith. It's got to be a crucial offseason if we want to win a Natty in year 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Clemson tried to go back-to-back. This time they failed. They lose to USC in the Heisman Trophy winner receiver, 43-24. Wow. Raylan Adams committed. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished with the 83rd best class. That's like the very bottom, but we did put auto recruiting on. It's time to go win a Natty. We have the talent. Let's go do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's year 5. Auto recruiting on. Let's go win a Natty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently 6-2 with our 2 losses to Baylor And Memphis, we're still ranked 10, but we got some teams that we need to beat if we want to go to the playoff. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ranked 5 in the land. We're going to our 5th straight American Championship. If we win, we secure a spot in the playoff. Let's do it. And ladies and gentlemen, we win the American for the 5th time this video. On to the playoffs we shall go. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be going to the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic, taking on the Cincinnati Bearcat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Jerry's World for the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. We somehow make the Natty. We will be back here in Jerry's World. You know, Cincinnati, they are a former American team. They are now in the Big 12. I mean, the way North Texas, performed, they should maybe get in the Big 12. Anyway, Cincinnati wearing the all-white. We wearing the all-green. Here we go. We've been to the quarters. We've been to the semis. We haven't won the Natty, so we've been here before. Let's just take care of business over the Bearcats. Let's do it. Here we are, first and goal at the 2, a 6-3 game. Hands it off. Bennett is in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. And we now lead 13-3. North Texas kind of got a banger theme. Bennett again, 11-yard touchdown, 20-3. North Texas Mean Green. And ladies and gentlemen, your North Texas Mean Green will beat Cincinnati 23-12, and we are now on to the semifinals. Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, taking on the Michigan Wolverines. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Glendale, Arizona, taking on the Michigan men. Oh, I'm a little bit tired. It's a little late when recording. Sorry for that yawn in this intro. Michigan, you know, they have history of winning natties. North Texas has been the one this episode. Can we win it? Of course. If we beat Michigan, we'll be going to the natty. Look at these helmets, man. These uniforms look kind of clean, not gonna lie, those lime green helmets. Anyway, let's take care of business and get back to the national championship, shall we? Isaac Millard, 17-yard touchdown, 7-3, good guys. All right, we are up 17-3. First and goal at the 10, McCollum. Right there, hit the flat. We'll take that. 3 yards. All right, second and goal now from the 7. McCollum, I'm going to hand it off. Bennett is going to get to his third and goal at the 2. Third and goal from the 2. McCollum hands it off. Bennett, he's in. Touchdown, North Green. 24-3. Mean Green. Third and 4. 24-18 the score. McCollum. That's a terrible pass by me. Here we go. 4th and 7. This is the game. 12 seconds ago. He picked it! Williams the second! And the North Texas Mean Green are gonna walk out of here with the W! And we will be going to the national championship! Michigan fans can't believe it! They had momentum on their side, but Williams the second, or what was it, Williams the second, Williams the third, I don't remember, picks it off. And we're on to the Natty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the national championship, taking on the number 1 ranked Oklahoma Sooners. Let's go take care of business, boys and girls. All righty, here we are back at Jerry's World as I drop my phone on the floor. Oklahoma, they have the same color scheme as Bama. Hopefully we're not scared of them like we were Bama back in year 2 with the Natty. It's going to be tough, man. Oklahoma, big bad SEC team. We've been here before, though. Just got to hopefully come out with the result we were looking for. North Texas Mean Green. Here they come. Black helmets, green jersey, green pants, black pants, excuse me. Let's go bring a natty to North Texas, baby. 3rd and 5 at the 21. Here we go. McCollum. Please. Incomplete. 4th and 5, we're going for it. Down to 14. Try to cut into this lead here, McCollum. He just threw it right at the guy. McCollum, you fucking brain-dead idiot. All right, 3rd and 17 from the 29. We're down 17-0 now. McCollum, please. There we go. We hit him. Coleman, he's in. Touchdown, North Texas. Cuts the lead to 10. 4th and 2. Our kicker missed a field goal last time. We're going to go for it here. We got the first. Owaskaka. First down. First and goal from the 5. Chance to make it either a 3-point game. McCullum gets lit up. We're going to go a little tempo so we can change this play up. I want to save as much time so our defense can get a stop. Second and goal from the 4. Bennett. God, Bennett, you got to do better than that. Double slants. Here we go. Over the middle, that's picked. Oh my, fuck you! Well, ladies and gentlemen, defense played like shit this entire game. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why my TV thing moved. I also played like shit on offense. 2 national championships. Just couldn't get it done. Defense, you can't play like shit. I mean, we came back, and then I don't know what happened on that pick I threw. What a way to go out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2 national championships appearances. 2 times we could have won the big one. I mean, I don't know what happened. I should have just ran it, kicked the field goal. It would have been 17-10 with enough time, but double slants. I don't know why they weren't running on a slant, and then I don't know what happened, and I should have just ran it again. It is what it is, man. But North Texas, I mean, this rebuild, I mean, we won what? We won a lot of shit, right? We won 5 straight American titles, 2 Cotton Bowls, a Peach Bowl, a Verbo Fiesta Bowl, Boca Raton Bowl. It just like we had weirdly every year we had 10 wins a season. I mean, that's really good. But like, if we had a natty, that would have put the cherry on top of this Sunday. I mean, it is what it is, man. You can't win them all. I mean, maybe if I played a little bit better, I would have won. But North Texas, I'm sorry. I did the best I could. I hope that's good enough. We'll get you in CFB 26, hopefully, because I am going to do it in CFB 26 as of right now. 5-year rebuild series, of course. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed, hit like, hit subscribe, and guess like, subscribe. You guys motivate me to keep doing this. And yeah, I choked, man. It is what it is. But I want you to have a great day or have a great night, depending on what time you're watching the video. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.